the most diets wouldn't fail often. So we are here today to break the biggest myth that fat loss is just not about calorie cutting. It's much more than that. And to help you understand and break that myth in science, we are dietitian Lakshita is there with us, who's based in Delhi, have a lot of experience in helping many clients in their weight loss efforts. So, dietitian Lakshita, my first question to you is that why diet fails? To
Okay. Hi everyone. This is Dietitian Lakshita, and thank you so much for asking me and putting me in such a wonderful position, right? So that I can help everybody of you. So let's start with the first question, which was put for me, that why a lot of people fail and not able to follow their weight loss journey, right? So most people think that eating less is equal to losing weight, right? And that is the biggest reason why their weight loss diet fails, right? So why the most diet fails is because they focus only on eating less food and not on their better body responses. And what do you mean by body responses is that how their body works, how they are feeling, how is their digestive system. And instead, if you just follow on eating less, what will happen? Your metabolism is going to go down the drain, right? You will have muscle loss. And even if you are eating less, you will feel dizzy, you will have hair fall, your skin will look a little bad, there will be acne. So that is why we need to focus on is our overall health so that the hormones are in place, right? And if our hormones are in place, your muscles are also in place, and you will be able to see better and results. And not just on the weighing scale, but actually you will see is weight loss on the body, and you will be slimmer, and you will look exactly how your goals were.
Right. Nowadays, the fat burners are available everywhere. So, do you think that fat burners helps in weight loss, or without, taking care of the fat metabolism?
Okay, so this is very misunderstood. That is fat burners, and it is a very short-term illusion that people have that we will lose weight if we follow a fat burner or eat a fat burner, right? But it's mostly caffeine based. It increases your heart rate, increases your sweating, your water loss, and temporarily, which is very important, lose you will lose your weight, right? And that is why a lot of people think that fat burners is a very short fix to our weight loss, right? But it can increase your anxiety, it can increase your acidity, sleep issues, and they don't fix the root cause of why you're gaining weight. So, metabolism support is a real fat loss instead of the fat burners. It's going to improve your insulin sensitivity, as in your blood sugar levels will be much better. It's going to support your liver, it's going to support your thyroid, and also, very importantly, help you to improve your gut health, right? So, it is better that if you're looking for preserving your muscle mass, it will be better that you go for the metabolism support instead of you go for the fat burners.
Right. And what I've seen that a lot of trend about this nowadays of that kind of shrink face, those kind of medications people are taking, the IVs they are taking, GLP. So what's your take on those? I mean, I'm just asking that out of curiosity.
So basically, when you take these short fixes, right? So you will see only short duration of support, right? And if you see people are taking these Ozempic or everything, so they're going to put your meta.
Manjaro.
Yeah. So I have clients who've taken that, right? And they feel so worse. They're vomiting all the time. They have low appetite. They feel so bad, but like these drips and all which they're taking, they're much better as comparative to those injection. So these are very small fixes, right? But for a very short duration, right? But when you take this metabolism support that we were talking about, right, it's mostly like teaching your body how to work, how to behave, right? And it's a better fix rather than going for these short fixes.
Right. There are many herbs, herbal ingredients which help in controlling appetite and the metabolism. So, what herbal ingredients you have used in your practice? What do you think about them? Do they really help controlling the hungers or in improving the metabolism? Help.
So herbs magically don't correct anything, right? They're not going to correct anything. So what they can help is to correct your body signals. For example, as we have used in our practice, and the most used one is fenugreek or the methi, right? And I think our audience also know that how it could help is to control your appetite as well as your sugar cravings, right? And mostly the women, it's a very big problem. And even yesterday I was doing a counseling session, and she had a problem that, Lakshta, after I've given birth, I had such sugar craving and I don't know what to do. So I am following what you're doing, but I just cannot resist having a chocolate, right? So what we used for her was the fenugreek, and even the fenugreek tablets also work if that's an alternative to it. Another thing we go for is the cinnamon, which can again help you with your insulin, right? How your body like how your insulin action is in your body, so that there is a less fat storage and you can look for more weight loss, right? Also we have trifla, right? And again, trifla is ayurvedic, so you do need your ayurvedic doctor permission. So it can help you with your digestion and also your waste removal. So for the people who are constipated, right, so we do use trifla for them. Then turmeric, and again it is the, you can say, the most used ingredient in winter especially. So turmeric, as we all know, it's going to reduce our pain, our inflammation, and it can help you in a easier fat loss. And finally we have green teas, which everybody is using these days, so that can also support you with your fat loss journey. So herbs work best if you partner it with a correct meal and not on empty stomach hacks, right? So don't think like, if I don't eat I will lose weight, or I just use these herbs and I will magically lose weight. That's not going to happen. So you need to correct what you're eating first. So maybe let's say you're eating three meals, main meals in a day, right? And you cannot control uh, eating out, or cannot control your diet, or you have these cravings. So what I tell to my clients is that out of three, two, just make sure that you're eating very healthy, and one, you can just splurge what you want. So that's how you can eat whatever you want without starving yourself and without leaving what you love.
I have seen many dietitians, apart from what you have also recommended, the herbs you have suggested. Even you have also used the herb called the fruit, which is called as Garcinia cambogia. And we also at BestSource we have a product called loose fat, having those green tea which you mentioned. The Garcinia is there, green coffee bean is there, cinnamon, which you rightly said, is also part of the formulation of loose fat. So, what is your feedback on this? You have used Garcinia and these products.
So if you are in a normal BMI, these things will not show a lot of effect on your body. But if your BMI is more than 10% of your actual body, your ideal body weight, right? So then you can use these products. Or you are looking for a weight loss which is getting stuck, and you're trying everything. You're trying exercise, you're trying clean eating, but still your weight is stuck. So these things then start helping. But if your weight is a normal BMI, then it will not work, right? So we specially give it to the clients whose weight is stuck. So we specially give it for best source nutrition supplements. So Garcinia is a wild fruit, and again, if you're looking for a diabetes weight loss or a PCOS weight loss, so that works very well, right? And with the weight stuck also. Again, the loose fat that we have recommended to our clients, again, have a green coffee bean extract to it, right? Again, that could help you to burn your stuck fat, right? For years, it hasn't gone away. You've tried everything. So that's your fix for it. So
That's so nice to have that feedback from you. And we were talking about the weight being stuck. So
Mm-hmm.
the major reason is it's been told that the science says that the stress leads to weight loss being stuck. So how do that actually works in the body? The
Okay.
stress, the impact of stress on weight loss.
Okay. So this is huge, and most people tend to ignore the stress. But again, we cannot ignore it for a very long time. And even if we loosely say that don't take stress, don't take stress, right? But we all know that if it's 24 hours, right? 22 hours, let's say, we are stress free. But there will be minutes, there will be hours where we will be stressed, right? So what exactly happens when we take stress is that a cortisol hormone, so this is a stress hormone in our body, which like if we are like we, if the body is diseased or the weight is very high, so this overactivated in the sense that you will see its effects more in your body, right? And also if this cortisol hormone increases, which is your stress hormone, you will store more fat in your body, and especially in the belly fat, right? So you will see these bulge protruding out, right? So there will be people who would say that we look skinny, but it's just our stomach which is out, right? So the stress could be one of the reason. Also, another thing which could happen because of the stress is that you can have an increased sugar cravings, right? Your sleep can get worsened. Thyroid, there could be slow metabolism. Even with the perfect diet, if you're stressed, you still will not be able to lose a lot of fat. So I would say eat clean, but still, if you're not losing weight, the solution is not dieting, it is better sleep, or maybe journaling, or maybe just making sure that you like, even if you're stressed, you use some measures like maybe breathing, maybe meditating, which can help you to relax yourself, right? So fat loss is hormonal, right? And if the hormones are settled, your stress is fixed, your sleep is better, you will be able to work on your weight loss much in a better way. Okay.
Absolutely. I mean, running away or getting away from the stress in today's life is very, very difficult. So the person who's having stress is also doing a diet and exercising. As a dietitian, what are the three top things which you would recommend to make, part of life to go ahead with, their weight loss regime,
Okay.
or
So
rather the fat loss regime?
so the three things I would tell them is to first have a proper meal timing, right? So if you have a proper meal timing, you would know what to eat. Your body signals will be fixed. The cortisol that we talked about, right, can be calmed down. The second will be the gentle workout, not punishing your body, right, with the workouts, but just the gentle workout so that it's active. And third will be that you listen to your body. When you feel tired, you sit down. When you feel sleepy, you sleep, right? So you you listen to your body. So that will be my three tips as a dietitian and a smart way to lose your weight. Okay.
Wonderful tips, Lakshita. And I will also take a little advantage. My last question to you is about your experience with Best Source Nutrition so far.
Okay, so I think I have been associated for Best for Nutrition for good 4 to 5 years now, if I'm not wrong. So I started by recommending your Netly tea, and also the new recommendation, the spearmint tea. So which has been very fruitful, the spearmint teas and all. And the most importantly, which I liked, was the Garcinia, the loose fat. Also, I worked with you with the prostate health, right? So these are few recommendations which I do on the daily basis, so that more and more people can get benefited by it. And the most important thing was the omega 3, right? So the fish oil, which has no burping smell, no smell. So that's something which I've recommended a lot, right? And earlier you used to have these vegetarian based omega 3
Yeah.
also. So I have used a lot of advantage of that as well for my clients. So I've been very grateful for you for making authentic supplements which I could recommend to my clients, and not be this oblivion that whether I should give or not, and also the support that I get from you guys, right? How to give that supplement, when to give, and even for few of the clients who wanted to actually check whether it suited your body. So the company directly contacted them and helped them how to take it. So it's been a wonderful journey with the Best Source Nutrition. And if anybody do ask me what supplement to take, where to take, so Best Source Nutrition is the number one name on my mouth.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Lakshita, for your kind words. It's really motivating and encouraging for us. And we'll keep on, coming up with the products which will be more used to you. I think Spearmint is some one product we have launched just based on your recommendation.
Yes.
So thank you so much for sparing time.